Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to the session here. I can see some of you have already joined us here. A very good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Well, today is the third session for your most expected questions for your upcoming examination, that is your IBPS Clerk Mains as well as IBPS PO Mains. ठीक है, तो मेंस के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं हम. तो चलो, let's quickly start the session here. Let's have a look at the different types of questions that we have for today. But before that, I hope everybody has downloaded the app for Oliveboard and also you have subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो, ठीक है? तो चलो, let's quickly have a look at the different types of questions that we have taken for today. So this is the first question on your screen. Quickly try this out. I'll remove myself from the screen so that you can have a look at this completely, ठीक है? चलो, check this out. Very quickly, let's have a look at this one. वेरी गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. एंड जिसने भी ज्वाइन कर लिया है जल्दी से सेशन को लाइक कर दो, ठीक है? चलो, लेट्स ट्राई. गुड इवनिंग. This is a very nice question. You can have this type of question in your PO mains, ठीक है? IBPS PO mains में इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. Here it will be better if you make the blood relation first, ठीक है? पहले तो blood relation बना लो, then we will try that how this has to be done. ठीक है? चलो जल्दी से ट्राई करिए इसको. Good evening, Naveen. Good evening, Neeraj. सपना लाइव तो है, क्या हुआ? What happened, Sapna? I hope everybody is able to see the question and everybody is able to hear me well. वीडियो मैंने बंद कर दिया है क्योंकि क्वेश्चन आपका वरना छुप जाता. लाइव नाउ. चलो, ट्राई दिस. आई होप एवरीबडी हैज गॉन थ्रू द क्वेश्चन. अच्छा चलो, एक काम करते हैं, इसको साथ में बनाते हैं, ठीक है? लेट्स ट्राई टू डू दिस टुगेदर. You can see here that we have to make a blood relation followed by a seating arrangement where we have 8 persons seated in this. ठीक है, तो पहले तो blood relation बना लेते हैं because then we will be able to know that who is the granddaughter, who is the grandfather, who is the sister-in-law, mother-in-law. तो वो फिर आसान हो जाएगा, ठीक है। तो लेट्स ट्राई इट आउट, लेट्स सी हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज टू बी डन। तो पहले तो इसका टेबल बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं, द ब्लड रिलेशन, द फैमिली ट्री हियर। ओके, so F, who is the granddaughter of B, is sitting on one of the middle of the side. Okay, A is the mother of G, so we know that A has to be the female person, she is the mother of G. G, who is sitting third to the left of D, D, who is the brother-in-law of G. So D is the brother-in-law of G. What are the possibilities here? Let's try. Okay, A is a female person, she is here. Okay, so there are two possibilities. Either G is married to somebody, that somebody has a brother who is your D, right? This is one possibility, such that D is the brother-in-law of G. Another possibility is that G has a sibling here, right? एक sibling है, and that sibling is married to your D, right? इस तरह से भी आपका हो सकता है. So if D is married to this person, that means we will have a female person here because D is married here. ठीक है, तो either of the two scenarios will be there. अब और क्या दे रखा है? इट इज ऑल्सो गिवन ए इज द वाइफ ऑफ बी, सो ए इज द वाइफ ऑफ बी, दैट मीन्स ए एंड बी आर मैरिड पीपल हियर, तो बी हैज टू बी अ मेल पर्सन, सिमिलरली बी ऑल्सो हैज टू बी अ मेल पर्सन हियर, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। और बी के बारे में क्या इंफॉर्मेशन है? बी हैज 3 चिल्ड्रन इन विच ही हैज ओनली वन डॉटर हु इज नॉट मैरिड, तो मतलब बी हैज 3 चिल्ड्रन हियर, सो 1 2 एंड 3, ठीक है, बी तो आ चुका है, तो बी हैज 3 चिल्ड्रन हियर, one of them has to be a unmarried daughter, ठीक है, only one daughter who is unmarried. So let's say this G is already married here, so let's say this is the daughter who is unmarried, ये एक unmarried daughter है, this person can be a married daughter, this person can be a married male also or unmarried male, ठीक है, तो वो कर सकते हैं। Voice is fluctuating, guys, are we able to hear? सबको सुनाई दे रहा है ना? Please let me know, I'll come back on the screen here, जल्दी से बताइए सबको सुनाई दे रहा है कि नहीं? Are we able to hear well? Is the voice clear? Everybody, voice clear है कि नहीं? Yes. So you can see we are getting these two possibilities. Similarly, यहाँ भी we have 3 children for B. So we have this child, we have G, and we will have another child here, right? So 3 children for B here. ठीक है, चलो. So आगे देखते हैं what else do we have here. E is not an immediate neighbor of G. C sits immediate right of his sister-in-law. A is at the corner. E, who is the mother of F, is opposite to her mother-in-law. So E is the mother of F, right? So you can see, let's draw. E is a female person. She is the mother of F. Okay. We can hear your voice, but there is a strange sound coming when you speak. I'm not really sure what is that, whatever. Okay, chalo. So you can see that E has to be the mother of F, and it is given E, who is the mother of F, is sitting opposite to her mother-in-law. That means E is sitting opposite to her mother-in-law. That means E has to be a married person here, right? And this married person has a mother here, right? So this is how we will have a mother-in-law for E. ठीक है, और क्या दे रखा है? Let's check. So B has 3 children, he has, so B is a male person, we have already seen. B has 3 children, he has only one daughter who is not married, B is facing outside. C is the unmarried brother of G, so C has to be the unmarried brother of G. So here G is already there, this is female, so C will be this person, ठीक है, ये C हो गया unmarried brother. Similarly in this case, this is already a female person and we had 3 children for B, so that means C has to be the person here. Okay, so this is your C. और क्या दे रखा है? G, whose father is sitting to the immediate right of G, ठीक है. Brother of H is not a immediate neighbor of D. D is not the father of F. G sits immediate left of C, and G is the brother of H. So G has to be a male person here, and G is the brother of H. So H will be here. Similarly, G is the brother of H, will be like this. ठीक है, तो इस तरह का कुछ situation बन रहा है. Now we have to combine this information with this one. अब यहाँ पर देखो, इस वाले ट्री में क्या हम इसको कंबाइन कर सकते हैं? E has to be a female person, she has to be married to somebody, and they should have a child who is your F, है ना? Neeraj done absolutely great work. इस केस में देखो, if you try to have your E and F and then one mother here and who has a child here who is F, that won't be possible in the second case. यहाँ पर possible नहीं हो पाएगा. So that means this has to be the valid case that we will have, such that we have only 8 people in here. अब यहाँ पर E is a female person who is married to somebody. You can see that person can be here. That is, E is this person. E is a female person. She is married to G. and E has a mother-in-law also who is your A. ठीक है, अब E का एक child है that is your F, so you can see this is going to be F here. Also F had to be the granddaughter of B, so you can see F is coming as a granddaughter, so F is a female person. ठीक है, तो ये आपका बन गया यहाँ पर. अब चलो जल्दी से काउंट कर लेते हैं, हाउ मेनी पर्सन्स आर वी गेटिंग इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फैमिली ट्री हियर. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so we have already got the 8 people in here. पूरा बन चुका है. ठीक है, सो लेट्स ट्राई इट आउट. लेट्स सी अब इसका अरेंजमेंट कैसा बनेगा. राइट, वी हैव अ स्क्वायर अरेंजमेंट. ठीक है, एक कुछ स्क्वायर जैसा अरेंजमेंट है. ओके, एंड इट वाज गिवन दैट द पर्सन्स हु आर सीटेड एट द कॉर्नर्स आर फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर. तो कॉर्नर वाले कहाँ देख रहे हैं, सेंटर देख रहे हैं. गिरीश, वेरी गुड इवनिंग. सो दैट मीन्स दीज पीपल आर फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर. ओके, and the ones who are seated along the sides they are facing away from the center. ठीक है, कुछ इस तरह का डायग्राम है. I'll just remove myself from the screen once again, just a second. So now let's try, let's see, are we getting only one case or we will be getting two possibilities. ठीक है, देखते हैं. So this is center, center, this is also center, this is also center. ठीक है, अब देखो क्या दे रखा है, G and E is a couple. Absolutely सपना, G and E will be a couple here. ठीक है, now let's try to see where do we have a fixed information कि ये person अंदर देख रहा है या ये person बाहर देख रहा है. So let's check, right, do we have any information. It is given A is sitting at the corner. ठीक है, A is sitting at a corner, that means A has to be, let's say this is your A here. ठीक है, ये A हो गया. Now A is the mother of G, who is sitting third to the left of D, who is the brother-in-law of G. E is not an immediate neighbor of G. C sits immediate right of his sister-in-law. E, who is the mother of F, is sitting opposite to her mother-in-law. So E is sitting opposite to her mother-in-law. Who is the mother-in-law of your E here? You can see E's mother-in-law is A. That means E should be seated opposite to A. Okay? Yes, absolutely. It's great to be back, Girish. Chalo. So you can see that E will be here. E will be opposite to her mother-in-law. So something like this, we have placed your E and A, right? Now what is given? G is third to the left of D, so we will place that later. और क्या है, E is not an immediate neighbor of G, so G cannot be at these two positions. C sits immediate right of his sister-in-law. Who is the sister-in-law of C? You can see sister-in-law of C is your E, isn't it? Sister-in-law of C कौन है? E है. So that means C sits immediate right of E. So that means E is this person. He is facing towards the center. That means C has to be this person here. ठीक है, तो C यहाँ पर आ गया. और क्या दे रखा है, आगे चलते हैं. It is also given in the second last line that G is immediate left of C. Ma'am, this is for IBPS clerk or PO mains. Whatever, this can be there in either. ठीक है, आपका क्लर्क मेंस पे भी आ सकता है और PO मेंस के लिए तो एब्सोल्युटली दिस कैन बी देयर. क्लर्क मेंस में अगर ये आया तो इसको एंड में करना चाहिए, और अगर PO मेंस में आया तो इसको पहले भी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, so this is a difficult question for your clerk mains. This is a moderate level of question for your PO mains. अब देखो C को कर लिया. You can place your G also. G sits immediate left of C. C is facing outside the center, so G will be here. ठीक है, G को place कर लिया. अब देखो और क्या दे रखा था. We had this information that G, who is sitting third to the left of D. So G has to be third to the left of D. अब D कहाँ पर आएगा? You can see D will be this person because G has to be third to the left of D. तो D ये हो गया. ठीक है, और क्या बचा है, चलो देख लेते हैं. C sits immediate right of his sister-in-law. That is done. Then we have B is on a corner, right? B is facing outside the center. So we know that B has to be facing outside the center. That means either this one or this one. और क्या दे रखा है, C is unmarried brother of G, who is sitting to the immediate right of G. तो immediate right of G में कौन है, the unmarried brother, right? C is the unmarried brother of G, and C has to be immediate. C is the unmarried brother of G, whose father. So you can see C's father. C's father कौन है, that is your B. So B should be immediate right of G. That means B will be here. Okay, Kunal, very good evening. So B will be this person here. Now it is said that we have this one, that is brother of H is not a neighbor of D. Who is brother of H? You can see brother of H is G. So G and C should not be a neighbor of D. Anyways, that is not happening. And also we knew that F has to be on one of the middle sides, right? पहले line में देखो क्या दे रखा है. F is sitting on one of the middle sides. That means F has to be this person. अब यहाँ पर बचा कौन है? यू कैन सी वी हैव ABCDEFG, so this person will be H. Okay, I hope this is clear. Shravani, we had been doing this particular question for the past 15 minutes, right? You are late here. I'll request you to once again watch the session. Okay, I cannot explain this complete question again. Okay, बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा श्रावणी. Okay, don't worry, you can just watch it once again later. Okay, and you can let me know if you have any issues. I hope this is clear, everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. So this will be the final arrangement here. Okay, chalo, we'll quickly go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, try this out, guys. That's okay, Sapna. No issues. चलो जल्दी से इसको ट्राई करिए. लेट्स सी. आरबीआई असिस्टेंट के एग्जाम में आ सकता है ये क्वेश्चन. अवनी, आरबीआई असिस्टेंट प्रीलिम्स में तो नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, मेंस में आ सकता है. Anyone who has completed the arrangement? अच्छा चलो इसको साथ में करते हैं, ठीक है. Let's try it out that how this particular question has to be done. So you can see few boxes are stacked one over another where they are numbered in a increasing order, right, one onwards. Now each box contains a different fruit and was colored differently. The following information is known about these boxes here. Number of boxes kept below peach was thrice as that of the number of boxes kept above grapes. What is the meaning of this one? Let's say if we have peach here, so the number of boxes kept below peach has to be 3 times of something. That means it has to be a multiple of 3. And it is multiple of what? The number of boxes kept above grapes, right? So let's say if we have x boxes above grapes, we will have 3x below peach. Okay, that is the meaning here. Now we know that peach has to be, the number of boxes below peach has to be a multiple of 3. So multiple of 3, also we know that not more than 12 boxes can be there below your in the total one, right? 12 se zyada nahi ho sakta. So what are the possibilities for peach? That is, peach can be the fourth box when we have 3 boxes below peach. That is, if let's say we have 3 boxes below peach, the value for peach will be what? It will be 4 here. So we have 3 boxes below peach. Okay. Similarly, if we have 6 boxes below peach, right? 6 also is a possibility. So if we have 6 boxes below peach, we will have peach as box number 7. Hai na? Similarly, let's say if we have 9 boxes below peach, that means box number peach will be what? It will be 10 here. So these are the possibilities for your peach's box number. We cannot have 12 boxes below peach because the maximum number of boxes in this arrangement has to be 12. It cannot be greater than 12 here. So either peach has to be 4, 7 or 10. Okay. After that, what is given here? If you check the last line, it says papaya and peach were kept in consecutive boxes. So papaya and peach has to be consecutively kept. That means if peach is 4, this can be 3 also, this can be 5 as well. Similarly, if this is 7, this can be 6 or this can be 8. Similarly, if this is 10, this has to be either 9 or 11. Okay. What else is given here? It is given grapes was kept 6 boxes above papaya. So grapes is papaya plus 6. Okay, plus 6 karna hai. So you can see 3 plus 6 that is equal to 9. Okay, or 5 plus 6 that is equal to 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Right. So either 3 plus 6 or 5 plus 6. Both are possible here. Similarly, 6 plus 6 you can see 12 is a possibility. But 8 plus 6, that's not a possibility because maximum should be how much? Maximum should be 12 in here. So that's not a possibility. Okay. So you can see this is invalid here. Ye to possible nahi hai. Similarly, this 9 and 11 is also not possible because 9 plus 6, it's not possible. 11 plus 6, it's also not possible. That means peach cannot be the 10th box in here. So either of the 3 cases we are getting, that is 4, 3, 9 or 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 11, right? Let's write down 4, 5, 11 below. Okay, let's say this is 4, this is 5 and this is 11. Okay, so either of the 3 cases we can get. Okay, in तीनों में से एक कोई case होगा. Now let's see what is given here. Also we have this information here, that is number of boxes below peach has to be thrice as that of the number of boxes kept above grapes. Now in the first case, we know that we have 3 boxes below peach, isn't it? Because 4th is the box number for peach. So there are 3 boxes below peach. That means there should be 1 box above grapes. Okay. So if there is 1 box above grapes, that means how many boxes should be there in total in the first case? It has to be 10, isn't it? So there will be 10 boxes in the first case. Okay, done. I think let's check answer. Chalo, theek hai, Soumyadeep, we will see that whether we are getting the right answer or not. Second case mein dekho, we have 6 boxes below peach. So if we have 6 boxes below peach, we should have 2 boxes above your grapes. That means here the answer will be what? It will be coming as 13, right? So if 14, sorry. So if we have 12 as the grapes, that means there should be 2 more boxes above it. But this is again not possible because you cannot have 14 boxes in total. The maximum number has to be how much? It has to be 12. It cannot go beyond 12 here. That means this case is invalid now. Okay. A third case mein dekho, when we have 3 boxes below peach, we should have only 1 box above 11. So we can have 12 boxes. This is also fine. So that means either there are 10 boxes or there are 12 boxes. या तो 10 boxes है total में या फिर 12 boxes है total में, right? Either of the two will be the right answer here. Okay, I hope this is clear everybody. Now let's see what else is given. Girish, once again, okay, देखो यहाँ पर क्या दे रखा था, the number of boxes kept below peach has to be thrice as that of the number of boxes kept above grapes. So here we were getting the value for grapes for each of the cases, that is grapes was either 9, 12 or 11. So let's say if we have 3 boxes below your peach, that means we should have 1 box above your grapes. That means the total should be 9 plus 1, which is 10. That's a possibility. Let's say in the case of 7, we have 6 boxes below peach. So if we have 6 boxes below peach, we should have 2 boxes above grapes. So there in that case, we will have 12 plus 2, which comes 14, which is not a possibility. Okay, because 14, it's greater than the total number given in here. It cannot be beyond 12, है ना? Similarly, when we have 4, 5 and 11 wala case, the third case, so there we have 3 cases below 4, 3 cases below peach. So if we have 3 boxes below peach, we should have 1 box above grapes. That means when grapes is 11, so we will have 12 in total. Okay, I hope this is clear. चलो 12 आ रहा है. Ma'am, where did you go? We haven't seen your live class for so long. Don't worry, Murray, I am back here, right? Don't worry. So we will be having the sessions regularly now on. But you guys have to watch the sessions. So less students are turning up. वो फिर मेरी classes बंद करवा देंगे. So nobody is seeing the class here. ठीक है? चलो. So you can see this is what is happening here. ठीक है? So you can see either the total has to be 10 or it has to be 12. Okay? आगे देखते हैं क्या दे रखा है. Green box was 5 boxes above mango. Right now we do not know what is green box. ठीक है, तो बाद में check करेंगे. Brown box was 2 boxes above apple. Okay, we'll check that later. Box apple is thrice as that of the number of boxes above it. Box number 7 is pink in color. So 7 is pink in color. This has to be 7. ठीक है, ये तो हमें पता है. और क्या दे रखा है? Box number of yellow is thrice as that of box number mango. Boxes kept above grapes. Right now we have grapes here. So boxes kept above grapes was 1 more than boxes kept below mango. So here how many boxes are above grapes in the first case? We know that there are how many boxes above grapes? We have 1 box above grapes. That means how many should be below mango? It has to be 0 boxes below mango. So what will be the box number of mango here? You can see box number of mango will be 1 in this case. I hope this is clear. So you can see the number of boxes above grapes has to be 1 more than the boxes below mango. So if we have 1 box above grapes, we should have 0 boxes below mango. So 0 boxes below mango, that means box number mango is the lowest one. That means 1. Enough. Similarly, in this case also you can see we have 1 box above grapes. That means again mango has to be the lowest one. That is mango is 1 here again. Enough. So no problem. All the two, both of them are fine till now. तो mango मिल गया. What else do we have here? Let's see. Mango से क्या connected था? Box number yellow is thrice as that of box number of mango. ठीक है? चलो. Ma'am, I have made in rows and column. I am not getting your method. Rows and column वाला अच्छा वैसे आपने बताया है नीरज. Here we are just trying it because we do not know how many things we will be getting here, right? This method will be helpful when we have a lot of cases in here and when we have lot of, let's say, if the number of boxes in here was greater. अगर मान लो अभी तो 12 मिल रहा है, अब मान लो 50 boxes मिलेगा नीरज. So if we get 50 boxes, will you be making a stack of 50 boxes every time? So that is why we have made a tabular method here. Okay. So floors also you can make Soumyadeep Neeraj, that is absolutely okay, but that will work only when the number of floors or number of boxes is less. Because as soon as the number of boxes or floors increases, you will end up losing a lot of time. So here you can see that we are just making the comparison with respect to the numbers here, that how is peach related to peach's floor number is related to papaya's floor number. That is what we are doing here. Okay, so it is just the mathematical correlation between the numbers, है ना? So you can see mango is this one. So mango is 1. So what is relation of mango and green here? You can see green box was 5 boxes above mango, है ना? चलो, so green box is 5 boxes above mango. So if mango is box number 1, what should be green here? You can see green has to be plus 5, isn't it? So that means this has to be 6 here. This has to be 6. Chalo, ye bhi ho gaya. Brown box was 2 boxes above apple. Okay. Also we have yellow. That is box number of yellow was thrice as that of mango. Hai na? So yellow is thrice of mango. So you can see this has to be 3. This has to be 3. No issues. Dono chal rahe. Apple ka dekho what is given. Brown box is 2 boxes above apple and box number of apple is thrice as that of boxes above it. Okay. So box number of apple is thrice of somebody, right? So we know that apple has to be a multiple of 3. Hai na? Apple has to be a multiple of 3 because it says box number of apple is thrice is that of the number of boxes above it. In the first case, you can see that we have box number 9 as grapes, box number 3 as papaya. We can only have 2 more boxes because one more box which is a multiple of 3 in the first case. In the first case, you can see we can take 6, which is a possibility, right? You can have 6 as apple because the total number is 10, right? In the first case, you can see total number is 10. So you cannot go beyond 10 for the box number of apple. So let's say if we have apple as box number 6, what is given here? It says box number of apple is thrice as that of the number of boxes above it. So if we have box number apple as 6, that means there should be only 2 boxes above it. But that is not happening here because if apple is 6, we have 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 4 more boxes above it. That means the first case is also invalid here. है ना? So that means this case will be the valid one. Okay, second जो case बन रहा है वो आपका valid हो जाएगा. Here what can we utilize here? You can see we have 12 boxes in total, right? 12 boxes है. You can utilize 3 also, you can utilize 6 also, you can utilize 9 also for apple. But if you check, if we have 12 boxes in total, what should be the value of apple here? It is given here. Let me remove myself from the screen. अगर आप इसको मैथमेटिकली देखो एप्पल को, व्हाट इज सेड अबाउट एप्पल? इट सेज लेट्स से दिस इज योर एप्पल. ठीक है, it says the box number of apple was thrice as that of the number of boxes kept above it. That means let's say if we have x boxes here, the box number of apple has to be 3x, right? This has to be the situation. That means you can see this total has to be how much? 4x, है ना? अगर हम एप्पल और उसके ऊपर की बात करें, this has to be a multiple of 4. So you can see the value for this. What is the possibility that we can have for this apple? You will see the only possibility will be when you take your apple as 9. So how many boxes do we have above apple? You can see because we have 12 boxes here. So you can see we have how many boxes above apple? We have 3 boxes above apple, right? So this is coming as 3 and box number of apple is coming 3 times of 3, that is 9. Hai na? So you can see this is the one that will fulfill the criteria. So you can see apple will be the 9th box here. A brown box का क्या दे रखा है? Brown box was 2 boxes above apple. So that means brown box will be 11 in here. Now somebody may ask that, ma'am, why is grapes also 11 and why is brown also 11? Guys, be careful. Color and fruit can have the same box number. It should not happen that you have papaya and grapes in the same box or green or yellow as the same box. Okay, 2 boxes cannot have, one box cannot have 2 fruits or one box cannot have 2 colors, but one color and one fruit, that is a possibility. Okay, so you can see brown will be 11, apple will be 9, pink will be 7, yellow will be 3, green will be 6, mango will be 1. Total is 12, grapes is 11, papaya is 5 and peach is 4. ठीक है, I hope this is clear everybody. ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं, प्लीज बताइएगा. एवरीबडी क्लियर? ठीक है, चलो एक और पजल देख लेते हैं जल्दी से. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस वन. लेट्स ट्राई. दिस इज अ डुएबल क्वेश्चन, इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. लेट्स चेक. Any idea when SBI clerk notification will come out? Maria, I'm not really sure, but it should be out soon, right? SBI PO was there. Now SBI clerk's notification should be out very, very soon. But it's better to keep your preparations good, because once it is out, you will not have ample time, right? So keep your preparations good for that particular examination. Okay, do not wait for the notification. It is to be out. Okay. I hope everybody is able to do this one. ये बहुत normal सा question है. You just have to make the common pointers together. तो जो भी combine कर सकते हैं, that we have to do together, right? Done सबना. चलो bottom most किसका है? Who is owning the bottom most floor? Bottommost floor, that is floor number 1. Who is owning that? Smita also done. Neeraj also done. So who is owning the bottommost floor? Lodi grocery. Okay, chalo, let's try it out. Okay, let's see how this particular question is to be done. So you can see there are 7 floors in here in a particular mall. They belong to different categories, and also these are with different persons also. Okay, so we have one variable in here. There are 2 stores between accessory store and the one owned by Mr. Sethi. Cosmetics is owned by Mr. Shah, which is immediately. So let's write it down. Cosmetics, right? Let's first write it down. That is 2 stores are there between accessory and Sethi, right? So we know that accessory and Sethi has to be at a gap of 2. Okay, so 1 2. Similarly Sethi and accessory, right? Okay, this is the first hint that we have. Similarly, cosmetic store which is owned by Shah. So cosmetics is owned by Shah. Okay, so cosmetics which is owned by Shah is immediately below technology. So this has to be immediately below technology. This is another hint that we have. Okay, then Mr. Sethi owns neither grocery nor toy shop. So Sethi cannot be, right? Sethi, Mr. Sethi cannot be your grocery. He cannot be grocery or your toy, right? So this is also one situation that we have been given. Then after that, which is given, 3 stories are there between grocery and toy store, which is one of the floors above grocery. So toy has to be above grocery. So let's write it down. Let's say we have toy here. Then 1, 2, 3, this should be grocery, right? This is another information that we have. That is, we have 3 floors between toy and grocery, right? So there are 3 stores between grocery store and toy store. Toy store, which is one of the floors above grocery store. Okay. Neither Mr. Basu's store nor Arya's store is on the bottommost one. Okay. So Basu or Arya cannot be on the bottommost floor. Okay. We'll use this later, this information later. The store which is owned by Mr. Sethi is an odd numbered floor which is above the store owned by Mr. Basu. So this Sethi has to be on an odd numbered floor and he has to be somewhere above Basu, right? So this is given that Sethi is on an odd numbered floor and he is somewhere above Basu. Okay, so we will use that later. Also, what is given here? The store which is owned by Mr. Jan. Okay, the store which is owned by Mr. Jan is immediately above accessory and immediately below clothing. Okay, so let's write it down. That is the store which is owned by Mr. Jan. Okay, so Mr. Jan, it is immediately above accessory. So this is immediately above accessory here and it is immediately below clothing, right? So it has to be immediately below clothing, something like this. Okay, so this is another hint that we have. That is, we have clothing, then we have Jan, and then we have your accessories. Okay, chalo, uske baad dekhte hain what is given. The store which is owned by Mr. Jan is immediately above accessory, done, and immediately below clothing store which is owned by Mr. Bajaj. So clothing is Mr. Bajaj, that is also given here. ठीक है, ये भी हम बाद में place करेंगे. Only one store is there between grocery store and the store which is owned by Mr. Basu. Okay, so there should be only one store between your grocery and Mr. Basu. So let's try to place this toy and grocery. And we also know that Mr. Basu is not on the bottommost floor. Okay, let's say if we place your toy here. ठीक है, मान लो कि toy को हमने यहाँ पर place किया. So we have your 3 between your toy and grocery. So 1, 2, 3. This will be your grocery here. Okay, this will be your grocery. And only one store is there between grocery and Mr. Basu. So here your Basu has to be this one. Why? Because Basu cannot be the lowermost one. So this cannot be. Bottommost cannot be Basu. Okay. और बासु के ऊपर we have Sethi. So you can see Sethi will be this person because he has to be on an odd numbered floor. That was also given. But it is also known that Sethi cannot own a toy. That means this case is invalid. ठीक है, ये तो possible नहीं है. Let's try another case. Let's say we take toy here. ठीक है, मान लो toy को यहाँ पर रखा. तो your grocery will be here. This is grocery here. ठीक है, ये grocery हो गया. Now we have one between grocery and Mr. Basu. So this will be your Basu here. ठीक है, ये एक case बन रहा है. Okay. And Basu, and it is given that Basu के ऊपर we should have Mr. Sethi on a odd numbered floor such that he is not having toy or he is not having grocery. ठीक है, anyways that is not happening here. So you can see toy तो वैसे भी 6 पे है, so 5 and 7 can be there for Mr. Sethi. So we will use that later. Similarly we can have toy here as well. Let's say toy को यहाँ पर ले लो. So you will have your grocery here. This is a possibility, right? If grocery is here, we know that one store is there between grocery and Basu, so Basu will be here. Okay, and Basu ke upar we should have Seti. He should be on an odd number, but he should not be toy. That means your this one, that is your Seti, will be here. Okay, so this is your Seti here. Once you place your Seti, you can place your accessory also, because Seti and accessory are at a gap of 2. So in the third case, you can see accessory has to be this one. This is going to be your accessory. Accessory ke just upar we have your Jan here, so this will be Jan, and this will be your Bajaj clothing, right? This is your Bajaj and he is your clothing, right? This is absolutely okay, no issues at all. अब इस वाले केस में देखो, let's try the second case here. We have your Basu here. Let's say Basu ke upar, that is, let's say we take your Seti at this position. Let's say if Seti is this one, you can see how do we have Seti. Seti is here, so accessories has to be at a gap of 2. Below it's not possible, above also it's not possible क्योंकि जगह ही नहीं है ना. So you will see that again Seti has to be this person, so this person will be Seti here. If this person is Seti, so 1 2, this person will be your accessory. ठीक है, ये हो गया accessory. You can see that is a possibility. If this is accessory, this should be Jan here, but in that case your clothing will be here, right? Clothing possible nahi hai. Why? Because toy is already here, है ना? So you can see this case, the second case becomes invalid and this will be the valid case here. ठीक है, I hope this is clear everybody. किसी को कोई डाउट हो यहाँ तक तो प्लीज बताइएगा. ओके, सो दिस थर्ड केस इज द वैलिड वन. अब देखो क्या प्लेस करना है हमें, टेक, कॉस्मेटिक्स और शाह प्लेस करना है. You can see there is only one possibility to place that, that is the second, third and second floor, है ना? So tech will be here and cosmetics will be here. Okay, this will be cosmetics and cosmetics is owned by Mr. Shah. So this is your Mr. Shah. और क्या बचा है? This is already done, this is already done, है ना? ये भी हो चुका है. टेक कॉस्मेटिक्स भी हो गया. This accessory Seti is also done. Seti is not owning grocery or toy, that is also done. What else do we have here? चलो एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं. Neither Mr. Basu store nor Mr. Arya is bottom. So Arya cannot be at the bottom. So Arya has to be this person. ठीक है, ये Arya हो गया. अब जो भी बच रहा है उसको बॉटम में प्लेस कर लो. कौन बचा है? मिस्टर लोधी बचे हैं, तो आई गेस लोधी विल बी हियर, है ना? And which is the only department remaining? Yes, Arya is not the bottom most. So who is the one who is remaining here? Which department is remaining? कौन बचा है यहाँ पर? Which one is remaining? Department, grocery, clothing. Grocery is done, clothing भी हो गया, accessories, technology, toy, cosmetics and department. अच्छा, department ही बचा है. So you can see this will be department. Okay, I hope this is clear everybody. ठीक है, so this will be the final arrangement that you guys should be getting. Are we clear everyone? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. A very doable question. Department yourself. Absolutely. I hope this is clear. A very normal question. You can have this particular question in your clerk mains, है ना? Clerk mains में बिल्कुल ये question आ सकता है where you have something like this, है ना? चलो, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. चलो, try this out. A. Okay, Sapna says it should be A. Anyone else? So you have to tell me out of which of the following 5 options is the third option deduced from the first 2 when taken as a statement. That is, let's say if you take fourth and first as a statement, can 3 be the logical conclusion that can be deduced on the basis of the first 2 statements? B. Okay, let's check. ठीक है, A है कि B है? Most of us are getting B here. Let's try. ठीक है, first वाला ले लो, 4 1 3. That means when you take the fourth one and the first one, all princes are king, some kings are knight. Do we have third one as the definite conclusion? Let's draw. 4 क्या बोल रहा है? All prince are king. This is your all prince are king. ठीक है, all prince are king will be like this. add the first one. Some kings are knight, some kings are knight will be like this. This is your knight here. Okay. Now third conclusion says some knights are prince. You can see this is not a definite condition. है ना सपना? ये definitely true नहीं है. This is a possibility. That is why 413 is not the right one. 1 to 5 check karo. Some knights are kings, right? Some kings are knights will be like this. Let's say this is king, this is your knight. So some kings are knight, है ना? इसमें second add करो. No queens are knight. So no queens are knight will be like this. Let's say this is your queen, this is your knight. So no queens are knight. Now let's see whether 5 is a definite conclusion or not. 5 क्या बोल रहा है? Some kings are not queen. Which is that portion of king which can never be a part of queens? You can see there is a definite portion of king which is common with knight here, है ना? So there is a definite portion of king which is common between king and knight, and that portion of king can never be a part of queen. Why? Because knight can never be a part of queen here, right? So yes, absolutely this would be the right answer. ठीक है? I had hallucination. नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है सपना, गलती हो जाती है, but be careful. I hope this is clear everybody. So you can see the answer has to be 1, 2, 5. Why? Because when you take the first and second as a statement, then fifth one can be taken as a definite conclusion. ठीक है? चलो next question based on reverse syllogism. Let's have a look at this one. Try this out. जल्दी से बताइए which one will be definitely, which one will be the set of statements which we need here. Two will be the answer. Can we eliminate something for sure? कुछ eliminate कर सकते क्या directly? 2 everybody. चलो देखो यहाँ पर elimination technique helps us to eliminate something, right? You can see that we have this as negative, this also negative, right? So both the conclusions are negative here. You can see the first one can be directly eliminated. Why? First को directly eliminate क्यों कर सकते हैं? Because you can see this is positive, this is positive, this is positive. Everything can be eliminated. The first one can be eliminated because the first is all positive here, right? So ये तो eliminate हो गया. अब fifth वाला देखो, no dog is a horse, some dogs are camel. If some dogs are camel है तो no dog is a camel कैसे होगा, है ना? This is directly contradicting. ये तो contradictory हो गया, है ना? So that means this also cannot be an answer. So now we are left with 2, 3 and 4. अब 2, 3, 4 को check कर लो. No dog is a horse. मान लो ये dog है, ये horse है ना? No dog is a horse will be something like this. Some horses are cows, so some horses are cows will be like this. Let's say cow ये है, ठीक है? All camels are horses, so all camels are horses is like this. Let's say this is the diagram. अब first वाला देखो क्या कह रहा है? Some cows are not dog. Absolutely, there is a common area between your cow and horse, and that portion can never be a part of dog, है ना? So this is true here. No dog is a camel, so no dog is a camel is also right here. Why? Because camel is inside horse, and dog cannot go inside horse because dog and horse cannot interact with each other. So बिल्कुल ये भी true है. So you can see both of them are true in the second statement here, है ना? So absolutely you will have the answer as option number 2. ठीक है? चलो next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. So which of the following will be the output for the given input in here, right? तो पहले तो मुझे यहाँ पर logic बताओ. What is the logic in the two examples? You can see example 1 is given, input is given, directly output is given. So you will have to find what is the logic for the arrangement here, okay? Similarly, example 2 is given. Following the same logic, they have arranged the output. So the logic for the two arrangements is same. So you have to tell me what is the logic, and you have to apply the same logic on the input given to you, and you have to tell me out of the given options which of the following will be the answer. चलो जल्दी से बताइए what is the logic here? Anybody? Logic क्या है? Anyone? Logic? What is the logic, guys? It's a very easy logic. Absolutely. First ascending words according letter, then reverse it within words. Absolutely, Saumyadi, that is right. So we have arranged it in the increasing order, है ना, alphabetical order है. It is just that the words have been written in the reverse order. Like here you can see this is ask, this is dress, this is press, this is red, this is soup, this is your wisdom, right? So it is your ADPRSW, isn't it? So you can see it is written in the increasing alphabetical order such that the words are written in the reverse format. ठीक है, रिवर्स अल्फाबेटिकली, बिल्कुल ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर बताओ आंसर क्या होगा, कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा, विच वन विल बी द वन, कौन सा होना चाहिए, बी केयरफुल, कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा विच इज गिविंग यू द राइट वन. बिल्कुल सपना, चलो अब बताओ कौन सा आंसर होगा, ऑप्शन नंबर 4. ओके, वन, ऑप्शन 1 और 4. Naveen says it should be 4. अच्छा, Naveen has changed the answer to 1. Chalo, 1 will be the right answer. You can see this is create, right? CREATE. This is EPIC, epic, right? So you can check the last alphabet here. C, E, G, right? Now GA will be first and then we will have GR here. GA comes first and then GR, right? So game, then green, then your house, then your poster, then we have your road and then we have your vice, right? बिल्कुल सही है. इस फोर्थ वाले में क्या प्रॉब्लम था, यू कैन सी क्रिएट इज फाइन, एपिक इज फाइन, गेम इज ऑल्सो फाइन, बट हियर पोस्टर पहले कैसे आ जाएगा, ये तो पहले ग्रीन आना चाहिए था ना, पोस्टर तो बाद में आएगा जी और एच के, है ना. सो दैट इज वाई द आंसर हैज टू बी ऑप्शन नंबर 1. ओके, सो 1 इज एब्सोल्युटली द राइट आंसर हियर. चलो वेरी क्विकली नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन. आई रिमूव माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम हियर, जस्ट चेक इट आउट. चलो जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताओ. क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग. ओके सपना, डोंट वरी, यू कैन चेक द क्वेश्चंस, रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस लेटर. ज्यादा नहीं बचे, एक दो ही बचे. चलो वेरी क्विकली टेल मी व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर हियर. बाय सपना, टेक केयर. चलो जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताइए. लेट्स सी व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर इन हियर. टू, 4, 4. ओके, अच्छा चलो ठीक है. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन, राइट. So what is given here? A consultant hired by company XYZ concluded the following based upon the last 5 years database of the company. A, the less appreciated an employee feels his work is, the more money or reward he wants for it. मतलब अगर हम कम appreciation करेंगे, so that means let's say if there is a person who is less appreciated, he will want more money or reward for it. ठीक है, less the appreciation, more the money he wants. Second क्या बोल रहा है, an employee becomes more productive on seeing the fruits of his previous labor. तो मतलब अगर आप उसको उसके previous labor का, if you show that he has done very well in the past, he will be more productive in the future, right? So if you tell him that yes, you have done so much in the so much well in the past. So that means he will be overwhelmed, he will be actually motivated more to work better in the coming days. ठीक है, तो B is that. सी क्या बोल रहा है, द हार्डर प्रोजेक्ट एन एम्प्लॉय अकम्प्लिश द प्राउडर ही और शी फील्स अबाउट इट. दैट मीन्स इफ यू डू अ हार्डर प्रोजेक्ट यू विल बी very very proud of it. So let's say if you are able to solve a very difficult puzzle you feel proud of it, right? Easier से ज्यादा आसान, मतलब आसान करने से ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है. So you can see that these are the criteria given here. Now which of the following incidents cannot be a basis of the consultant's conclusion? Okay, first क्या बोल रहा है, for the first time Miss Verma handled an extremely important project and succeeded in it with flying colors. This made her more tense than happy, as now she would be expected to perform equally well every time. Now ये बताओ ये किस पे बेस है, out of the three which on which is this particular incident based? कौन से पे बेस्ड है? Is it related to some of the incidents here? The less appreciated a person feels, he wants more money. An employee becomes more productive on seeing the fruits of his previous labor. Harder the project, employee feels prouder. किसी से related है क्या? For the first time, Mrs. Verma handled an extremely important project and succeeded in it with flying colors. This made her more tense, as she would be expected to perform equally well every time. So is it related to something? You can see it's related to C, है ना? But C says that she should be proud of it. But what is happening in here? She is not proud. This made her more tense. This is not making her happy. This is making her tense, isn't it? You can see this made her more tense rather than making her happy, as now she would be expected to perform equally well. So you can see, although it is related to C, but यहाँ पर तो कुछ उल्टा ही हो रहा है. She should have been prouder. She should have been happier about it, that she has handled a very good project. Harder project उसने handle किया, but she is becoming tense here, isn't it? I hope this is clear that the first one is although seems to be related to C, but it is making her tense instead of making her happy. C के according to, if you are handling a harder project, you should be happy, you should be proud of it, but she is becoming tense here. So you can see one is the one which will not be a basis of the consultant's conclusion. तो one होगा इसका आंसर. 2, 3, 4 देखो 2 किससे रिलेटेड है? The performance of the production team saw considerable improvement after mid-year's meeting, in which presentations shown were on the previous accomplishments. So you can see ये तो B से related है ना? ये तो very clear that it is from B here. That is showed them the previous accomplishments and their performance has increased. तो 2 तो बिल्कुल easy है. 3 देखो, the performance graph of Mr. Garg has become better since he has been shown the pictures of last year's. Again you can see that 3 is based on B, right? उनके last year का performance, you have shown him the last year's performance and his performance has become better, right? He has received the most hardworking employee. So this is also related to B here. अब fourth देखो, what is the fourth one? Mr. Dixit's expectation of the yearly incentive amount is higher than other employees, even though he is the least productive member of the team. Isn't it related to the first one? The less appreciated an employee feels, his work is more money reward he wants for it. You can see he is less appreciated because he is the least productive member of the team, right? So he will be less appreciated here. But his yearly incentive, his expectations actually. So his expectations, his he wants more money, है ना? So you can see this one is related to your A here. So that means the answer has to be option number 1. Are we clear everybody? ये समझ में आया कि नहीं? Everyone clear with this? ठीक है? So 1 would be the answer here. Everyone clear? चलो, last question for the day. Quickly answer this, then we will wrap up the session. चलो जल्दी जल्दी इसका आंसर बताइए, very quickly. Then we will go for dinner. फिर डिनर करने चलेंगे. चलो जल्दी से आंसर बताओ क्या होगा इसका. What should be the answer, guys? Very quickly tell me. 2. Okay, Smita says it should be 2. Anyone else? Two. Chalo, Soumyadeep is also getting 2 here. Chalo, you can see I have written down the values here, right? These are the statements which have been given to us. So now let's see if can we have a definite conclusion between P and M. What is the relation between P and M? You can see we have this information. P is greater than equal to Q, but Q is less than equal to M. That means this is invalid. Ye to galat ho gaya. What about L to G? Do we have a definite relation from L to G? You can see we have L is less than T and T is equal to G. That means L will be less than G. So what is the meaning of hash? You can see that's less than. So this is definitely true. ये वाला तो definitely true है. Second true हो गया. Third क्या बोल रहा है? A percentage N. Do we have a relation from A to N? You can see A is equal to Q and Q is equal to N. That means A should be equal to N. Equal का मतलब at the rate था. This shows percentage. So this is also wrong. What about B to P? What is the relation from B to P here? You can see B is equal to Q and Q is less than equal to P. So it should be B is less than equal to P. And what is the meaning of percentage here? Percentage means greater than. That means this is wrong here. So the answer to this question should be only 2. Okay. I hope this is clear everybody. चलो तो ये आपका homework question है. This is for your homework. In the comment section, you need to mention the answer to this particular question. That is again the same one which we have done. That is out of the options you have to tell me when you take the first and second as a statement, can we derive the third as a valid conclusion or not? Okay, that is the question here. So out of which of the following options, that is the particular sequence here. That is when you take first two as a statement, the third can be derived as a definite conclusion. Okay, ma'am, total how many miscellaneous questions will be there in exam in reasoning? Narsimha, let's say if there are 45 questions, so 25 questions will be from puzzles and rest will be miscellaneous, right? So you will at least find 15 to 20 questions from the miscellaneous in your mains. Okay, तो mains में आपके आ जाते हैं 15-20 questions minimum आ जाते हैं. Depends on the difficulty of the paper. You can absolutely expect 5 puzzles in there. Okay. So I hope we enjoyed today's session, guys. Please remember every day we are having these sessions 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, 8 to 9 आपका reasoning mains हम कर रहे हैं on a daily basis. Do not miss it out. This is going to be helpful for your upcoming mains examination. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. The channel is Reasoning by Nikita. तो ये वाला channel जरूर से join कर लेना, ठीक है? And every day 8 to 9 p.m. do join these sessions for absolutely great content, mains level content without any फालतू बकवास, ठीक है? सिर्फ class. चलो, so I hope you enjoyed the session in here. You have doubts, you can talk to me directly. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Chalo, Soumyadeep has given the answer also. Okay, ठीक है. Chalo. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Please take care, stay safe. Have a great day. Bye.